Hi, Miss Bernie from the Walworth Library, and I'm here to do a craft with you today. We are going to do a nebula in a jar. Well, what is a nebula? Well, a nebula is a cloud of dust and gases in the sky, and it's where stars form. So it's sort of like a star nursery, like a baby for baby stars. And this is what a nebula looks like. Whoopsie, there we go. And this is the nebula that I made in my jar. And you can see there's some sparkles in there, there's some stars in there. That's what we're going to do today. So a lot of these things you probably have right in your house. You need a lot of cotton balls. You'll need a jar of some sort, or I used a water bottle. You'll need some cups or dishes that you're going to mix some water in with some color. You'll need some silver glitter. You'll need water. And you'll need something like a skewer or a stick or a straw to do some poking when you put your cotton balls in your bottle or your jar. I'm going to use a small jar today so that we don't spend a lot of time with the cotton balls. And I will tell you, one of the things that you have to do is, this is what a cotton ball looks like when you start. And what you have to do is unroll it and make it so it's not just a ball, it's sort of like a fluffy cloud, like that. And what I did was I did a lot of these ahead of time, you can see. So we're going to get started. I didn't want to unroll all my cotton balls with you sitting here. So the first thing we're going to do is, depending on the size of your container, and mine is a small one, mine's about maybe 10 ounces, I'm going to put some water in my cup. And I'm going to put a little bit too much in there. Okay. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some color, and I have acrylic paints here, but you can also try using some food coloring. Just a little bit, because you want the color to be not opaque but transparent, meaning that you can kind of see through it. And then I'm going to put it in my jar. That's enough. I'm going to put the color where I don't tip it over. And now I'm going to start putting my cotton in. And the trick with the nebula in the jar is that you want enough cotton in there so that the water, the colored water, doesn't move. Because if it moves around, you're going to get a nebula that is looking kind of all one color and brownish. See, mine has different, you can see almost like cloud-like formations in there with the stars. That's what the effect that you want to get. So I'm going to poke my cotton balls down in there, and I'm going to use quite a few so that I don't have that color moving around. All right, so when I get that done, see how it almost looks like clouds in there, doesn't it? Yeah. All right, then what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my next color. And you know what I can do? I can use some of this blue color that's left, and I can add a little bit of color to it so I make purple. Let's see if I have any red in here that's left. This is food coloring. Let's see if anything comes out. It's pretty empty. So I might have to use my paint and mix a little paint in there, just a couple of drops, because I don't want it to be opaque, meaning that I can't see through it. I want to be able to see through the color. So I'm just adding one big blob. Putting my cover back on so I don't have an accident. Putting some more water in. And I'm going to stir that around. That should be purplish. It's a different color blue than the first one anyway. And I forgot that I need to put some silver glitter in there. Those are my stars. I'm going to try to move them around a little bit so that the stars are on the outside of the jar because that's where you can see them. So you just move them around a little bit. Oh yeah, you see how I moved it down in there? Good. Okay. And this is not, I'm going to put a little bit more cotton in there because I do have some water moving around. The cotton is going to help the layers to stay different colors in between. Okay, good. That's working out fine. Put my cotton in. Oh, I think this is going to be my favorite one in terms of colors. Look at it's a darker blue and then like a teal on the bottom. Getting my cotton balls to absorb all that liquid. And if I put in too much cotton, I can put in some more liquid, but that looks like it's just what I want because it looks like a cloud. I'm going to add a little bit more glitter for my stars. Try to get it along the outside of the jar. Poke it a little bit. Not too much though, I don't want those colors to blend too much. And I'm ready for my next color, so I'm going to get my, I think I'm going to use like a pink now. Make a reddish pink. Because I don't have any red food coloring, and just a little blob. There we go, one drop. Mix that around. I've been using different cups to mix each color because what happens if you mix blue and pink together, what color does that come out to be? I think it comes out to be like a purple or a mauve, and I am not ready for that yet. I might do that at the very end though. So here comes my pinky color. Okay, now I'm going to put my cotton balls in to absorb all that. And that really is the trick, remember, is putting in enough cotton so the colors don't completely mix together. You want it to look fluffy like a cloud. I'm still tamping that down. See the effect I'm getting here? Oh, it's looking very cloud-like. And I think I'm going to end with, I'm going to mix my blue and my pink together and see if I can make purple. Oh yeah. Don't forget my stars. I got to put some glitter in. And this purple is going to be my last color because my jar is getting full. And then I'm ending up with my cotton in there. A little bit more purple. Okay, I'm ready to put my cover on because my jar is full And there is my nebula in a jar. I hope you enjoyed this craft video. See you next time. Bye-bye.